On mountains of Mecca bear witness that to the oneness of Allah do I testify. For all that He's given me, how can I deny? My purpose in life should be only to cry. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. La ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. There is no God but Allah. Muhammad is His messenger. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Nabi Allah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasulillah. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad Rasul of Allah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the program Muslims in America. The religion of Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world, and the majority of that growth is taking place right here in the United States of America. According to most reliable estimates, there are more than 7 million Muslims living here in the United States of America. Muslims have become vital and valuable assets to the American society. So please join me as I travel around the USA and introduce you to a few of the many Muslims in America.
And welcome back to the program, Muslims in America. We've traveled around the United States of America, and we've come to one of the most remote states in the United States, the state of Alaska. And we're in the city of Anchorage. And we're here meeting with some of the Muslim families and Muslim individuals here to let you meet some of the Muslims in America who are spread out across this whole country. So I'm joined today with Brother Amir Ali. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
And welcome to the program, and thank you for giving us some of your time.
Absolutely.
And really myself and my viewers, we are really excited to know that Islam is spreading everywhere, and even here to one of the remote locations here in the United States, which is Anchorage, Alaska. Amir, before we begin, just tell us a bit about yourself and how you became Muslim.
Sure. I was actually born into Islam, alhamdulillah. My father is Egyptian, and my mother is a Christian. So I did grow up in a bi-religious household. Alhamdulillah, I was a born Muslim, but I think with that diversity...
But let me ask you, you grew up in a bi-religional household. When did you in your life make a decision that I am Muslim?
Sure is. Like growing up with that diverse religion, it made me really want to go out and explore many different theologies and other faiths as well, just to see really why why I was born into Islam. Was there a certain reason that I was born into Islam? Is this the right choice for me? And I think that exposure to another religion earlier on kind of made me really go out and explore. Read up a little bit on Christianity and Catholicism, and also some other Eastern religions as well. And in the end, the answer is very easy. It was there all along, and I knew that alhamdulillah, Islam was the correct and the proper religion for me.
And how did your parents? Were your parents pushing you one way or the other, or did they leave you alone to explore on your own?
No, my father always raised me, Muslim, and he raised me with the beliefs and showed me how to pray at an early age, but he was also fairly liberal in the sense of letting me become my own person and letting me explore, for myself and coming to my own conclusions as well.
And how about your mother? How was she with it when she really realized that you are a Muslim man?
My mother, like many families here, was never very religious. She didn't, attend church regularly. So she was very supportive of my idea, and she continues to be very supportive of the decisions I make and the paths I choose in life. And that's why alhamdulillah, I have a great mother and father who regardless support me with whatever I
And how about your mother? I mean, do you have opportunities to speak to your mother about Islam, or?
I do, and I feel as she gets older, they say age is wisdom, and as she gets older, I think she has been, in her heart, I know she's been feeling a lot more, and I do know that she has tendencies to follow her heart, even though she may be slightly still a little bit blind, to the religion. But in time, we're slowly, not forcing, but slowly just trying to educate and answer her questions, and inshallah in the future, she will.
Okay, man. Tell me a bit about your educational background and your vocation.
Sure. I'm from New York. I attended school.
Now you say you're from New York, and also I'm from New York. Okay. But how did you come to be here in
Alaska? Here, there's something about Alaska here. The geography up here, the terrain, the weather, the location itself. It's so far from the rest of the United States.
But I think you have to mention to our viewers how you see the geography and the terrain.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm a pilot. I work as a pilot. I'm a flight instructor over one of the local airports here. And the flying up here is unlike anywhere else in the world, I'm convinced. The mountain ranges, the very, very isolated areas, the unpopulated areas, just endless miles of snow, mountains, and wilderness. And amongst that wilderness, you have all different types of nature, animals, bears, moose, just everything, and it all kind of interacts up here in Anchorage.
And when you're flying around and you see these things and take it in, does it make you to think about Allah?
Oh, of course, absolutely. Sometimes and not just in the airplane, but sometimes just driving out here in remote areas, you see something and you just say, wow, Allah, it's just such a, only, this beauty can only be from one source, and you kind of know that is from Allah.
And tell me about it being a pilot and being a Muslim. Do you encounter any difficulties as, you have, your name is Amir Ali and you're a Muslim pilot? I mean, and did you fly in New York before you came here?
I did, yes, I did fly in New York. I was actually going, flying out in Long Island during September 11th. I was in Long Island, and there was a lot of questions, a lot of confusion during that time. But overall, I'd say it was not. I had never really felt any threats or any really negative. I'm sure there was a few little isolated incidents, but that's all has to do with basically ignorance and amongst some people. But I think on the majority,